it matter?
Doesn't matter, really. It doesn't matter because the reality of it is the opportunity is the same for me and more importantly for the club. I've said before, whatever happens beyond tomorrow is kind of irrelevant when you think about the opportunity that exists right now, and that is to provide something special for this football club and for the supporters and for everyone who's worked so hard, not just this year, but for the last however years, 15, 16 years been for a trophy and 41 years for a European trophy. If I was worried about my tenure at this football club, fair to say we wouldn't be in this position because I would have been distracted long ago.
But he has to work on it in his mindset. Doesn't know how to deal with people.
My future is short. Wouldn't be the first person who changes jobs, mate. We all change jobs. I'm sure you've had more than one job. My future's assured. I've got a beautiful family. I've got a great life. I'll keep on winning trophies till I finish, wherever that is. So don't worry about my future, mate. My future is not entwined with anything. But I'll tell you one thing, irrespective of tomorrow, I'm not a clown. I never will be, mate. And you're really disappointed that you use such terminology about a person who, for 26 years, without any favours from anyone, has worked his way to be in a position where he's leading out a club in a European major competition. For you to suggest that somehow us not being successful means that I'm a clown, not really sure how to answer that question.
A new future for me, I think, is not the case, but it's going to help us to finish the season. People will look at our team in a different way. Because winning a European title is really important. But again, nothing is going to change our season. Players know, everybody knows, the staff knows, the fans knows. But winning a European title can help us to have that feeling that can help us to build the future.
I really feel like we're building something, and what a trophy does is hopefully accelerates that. So I still think there's a lot of work to be done. That's quite obvious with the way we've sort of, the challenges we've had this year, which I think are well chronicled, but some reasoning in the context of that, but also there's been some growth that I'd like to see through. But, whether that happens or not it's not that important right now.
Playing for the futures of staff and a much bigger cause.
Again, I think is not the case. We are doing things that we need to do it. But for example, I came from the club that in order to survive and to maintain players, you need to be in Champions League. This is not the case.